Hey, good morning, Faye. You know, the big players in the mural game across the country, you think of Los Angeles, San Francisco, Philadelphia certainly has beautiful murals, but look at these. Phoenix is coming into the game. They're growing into this mural culture. So we wanted to go behind the scenes and take a look at the spray paint culture that is Phoenix. Under cover of night, often into the early morning sun,
it's the only time that I can say in my life that I have zero thought.
They paint.
The medium is aerosol, but I consider it more just public art.
By way of spray.
When you pick up a spray can, everything is in reverse.
Or touch of brush. The bricks.
I'm gonna dust it a little bit and dust his shirt.
The tiles.
It's a tribute to family, right? It's a tribute to the neighborhoods.
Their canvas.
I'm Thomas Marcus, downtown Phoenix. This is La Lakota.
Meet the veterans.
I'm Sequoia.
The new guy.
I'm Martin Moreno, and I'm a muralist.
The legend. Most of them started by tagging.
Was a snot-nosed tagger kid at one point.
The police were called.
I'll say just unsanctioned work.
Fortunately, I did not get in trouble.
Those hard-to-read scribbles scarring neighborhoods across the city.
There's good graffiti, right? And there's bad graffiti, I guess.
Once founded on destruction,
Tagging is more the scribbling and just vandalizing and destruction of property.
mural art is now a common method to deter graffiti.
It really revitalizes downtown. You know, people used to graffiti or tag and all that, but then all of a sudden you have a beautiful piece of art, and these graffiti individuals respect art.
It's the street code, the unwritten rules of the game.
Sort of know better not to go over something that's a large-scale piece that's maybe done with a higher quality than what they're doing.
Not all pieces are immune, though. This mural was tagged, dubbed by some street artists as a copy of a prominent San Franciscan artist, a charge this artist denies.
It sucks because I spent a lot of time working on it, but it happens.
But for the most part, murals work to reduce graffiti, tell a story, and inspire youth.
I see a lot of younger guys dealing with business owners, asking for permission, funding to paint these murals, and I think that's great.
You got to embrace your community, so it's got to reflect their concerns, their history, their culture.
And the foundation of graffiti
Signature.
is still there, no longer a blemish, but rather punctuation on a modern-day metro masterpiece.
Nice job, man.
So one of the guys in that piece, Lalo Cato, did this mural here, and it looks like one thing from wide away, but come closer and you could see the detail in this thing. I mean, look at the bumpers on the cars. This is the desert landscape here. You have the red and the yellow that symbolizes the Arizona state flag. And then if you look at the Phoenix skyline here, this is something, a signature of theirs. They actually put cacti on the top of the buildings in the skyline, which is a very Phoenix thing here representing the desert. So very, very cool stuff. If you get a chance to see these murals, get a closer look and see what you can really get out of them. But hey, we want to know what you think about your favorite mural in Phoenix. So on our Facebook page, we've posted 4 pictures of murals that we think are pretty impressive, and we'd like to know what you think. So just click like on the picture that you happen to like. I believe the Jesus Saves one right now has the most likes. It's in the middle on the bottom there. But I think the Angels Trumpet Ale House is incredible. If you go by 2nd Street in Fillmore, that thing is so bold and so beautiful. And frankly, it's the reason why we wanted to look into this and do this piece. So just really cool stuff, Faye.
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. And when we pull the camera out a little wider like we are now, you really get a sense of the scale of the art out there.
Every morning on the Sunbird Golf Course in Chandler is gorgeous.
We have a wonderful golf course here. We really do.
The birds, the water, the chainsaws. Bob Jordan,
Chainsaw Bob, to the people that know me real well,
is an artist, just not your usual kind.
My mother and brother were art teachers, so I guess I kind of maybe a little bit of that rubbed off on me. So.
Last year he got a job offer he couldn't refuse. Turn a damaged tree on this golf course into a work of art.
We wanted an eagle on there, and Bob says, well, I never did an eagle before, but he looked at it and he says, yeah, he says, I see it, and he can do it, and it really turned out great.
So great, he did 15 more of them.
You have to kind of have a little confidence.
Now golfers not only look for birdies and eagles, but geckos, a coyote, even Smokey the Bear.
Oh, they love him. They love him, yeah.
She does a very good job.
They were a lot better than the trees that they cut down. It gives it a little more of a look on its own.
Extra bonus, chainsawing the dead trees actually saved the golf course money.
If we cut them off at ground level, then they grind them down below the ground. So that's an expensive operation.
It's kind of like cutting hair. I'm not a barber, but I would think it would be that way where you can always take more off, but you can't put more on.
In Chandler, Nicole McGregor, 12 News Today.
Yeah, it was extremely hard. You know, the fire had a jump on us. We put interior crews in to knock it down, but the volume of fire that we had in the attic and the fact that it was vented through the roof gave it a lot of oxygen. And really at that point, it was kind of a futile to keep interior crews in because we were starting to lose the west side of the building. It was starting to come down on us, so we had to get out.